Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. We're going to be watching the semifinal match of our men's opens doubles tournament. Shea and I were able to win our match in the quarterfinals on Saturday night, winning that in 3 tough sets. We were able to get over another father-son duo in Miles and Ben. And so this is Sunday morning. This is actually my 30th birthday, so it was like a little, I didn't tell anybody it was my birthday. I didn't tell my doubles partner. I didn't tell Shea that it was my birthday. So just coming in with no pressure, not thinking, oh, it's my birthday, I need to win, none of that. So yeah, I mean, Sunday tournament semifinal, finals day, 30th birthday. We're playing against Landon and Alex. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so semi-final day. We're starting off with receiving here, as I prefer to start a match. I prefer to start a match receiving, so this works out really well. As I try to break the opponent's serve to start off. I'm more confident in my return than I am with my serving, to be honest. So I believe this is Landon who's serving. I'm sorry for the viewers, I don't remember everyone's names, but right off the bat we have a couple chances to break, to go up early. Not too good from Landon there. So back to deuce. Backhand hits low to his feet, so hard shot for volleyers to hit an effective ball back. That forces an error. Lucky shot, lucky shake from my backhand top spin. Just dips right in. Bring it back to deuce. Amazing shot from Shea. I don't know how he found that angle. It's unreal. Get the early break, try to pump ourselves up. So Shea and I both rock with the arrow, which gives us a lot of spin, a lot of power, a lot of forgiveness. So that definitely helped us in the return game just now. Get some good angles. So here we're just trying to hold my serve just so we can back up that break. So I'm gonna be honest, my confidence this morning, this match, was not good. I remember reflecting on my matches that I played Saturday, Friday, and I felt disappointed in my own game. And despite that, I tried to be positive. I tried to just try to win ugly and be as positive and energetic as possible, just for our sake and for Shea's sake. I don't want him to play with someone who's feeling down. So I'm a team player, and gotta be there for each other. So great backhand. So we're still up a break. Just gotta hold serve here. And by the way, the court to the left on the screen, on the left side of the screen, is the other semifinal match. So if we win this round, then we play the winner of that other court in the final. But let's just see what we can do in this match first. So yeah, I hesitated, kind of gave a late help call for Shea to respond properly. But I make up for that for forcing an error here with my volleys. Good serve by Shea. use the tape of the net. Back into trash. So still upper break, trying to maintain this lead, try to hold. So we welcome these errors. Try to get an easy hold. I wonder if I'm chickening on these serves. I feel like I'm not swinging for it in these past couple service points. Yeah, like that one. Huh. Yeah, I'm making some errors that I really shouldn't be making, really. Despite that, we still hold. 4-2. Let's see if we can do a double break here. Add some insurance. Terrible shot selection. Get it away from the net player, or else that's such an easy ball for him to put away. Yeah, not happy with that shot. Throughout this tournament, Shea and I mean, of course we'll talk and communicate and try to pump each other up, but we didn't really have like an actual strategy. I mean, at least a consistent strategy throughout the tournament. We just kind of play what we thought felt right. I think we're both intuition player into. What am I trying to say? I think we play by intuition. We're not like book smart tennis, if that makes sense. We're just more like, we just play what we feel like is the right shot in that moment. Don't know if I worded that correctly, but I hope you guys get what I mean. So nice reactions from my end, putting the balls away, especially at the point earlier with flipping the net. That was another thing I was worried. Ever since coming back from injury, since I haven't played in so long, played competitive tennis, I was kind of afraid of where my reaction time, how slow it's become, but glad to see so far my net game hasn't suffered at all, so it's just a matter of, I guess, just getting reps in. Alright, so serving 5-4 here. If we hold, we take the set, and we're already up a break. We have the advantage because we're serving, but we don't want to be too comfortable. Just lock in, keep your head down, just get business done. So, very quickly, we're up 40 love. Let's see if we can close it. Force an error, take the set, 6-4. So good start, good start. Now that we're playing the second set, it's a new beginning. Now it's time to refocus. Everything is kind of reset. So let's see if we can break the serve. Ooh, good hands from Landon. Nice hands. So I'm noticing in this set, Landon is a lot more softer with his hands. I know he was trying to go for more of like the flatter, harder volleys in the first set, which has caused him a lot of errors, but now I feel like he's kind of softening his hands, hitting drop shots, just playing it more simpler. And obviously for easier floaters like that, he's definitely putting those away. Yeah, so despite dropping that, or not able to break, stay positive. Tough couple points, not being able to get to these lobs. Just wide. Terrible volley. So Mike, the guy who just returned, I noticed he's more confident in his backhand than in his forehand. His backhand's could be pretty lethal, pretty dangerous. So, a little pinch here. Oh god. I'm so frustrated that I floated that backhand volley up. So we get broken, we're down 0-2. Now hopefully we can kind of break back here, respond well. So we're giving away too many easy points, kind of floating it up for the players to just put away easily. Some good points here. Facing a break point, let's see if we can break back. Oh, that lob went in. Oh wow, I don't remember this point. I'm surprised my lob went in. Alright, so good response, we break back. Now let's see if we can hold my serve to make it even. So a little background story. Mike and Landon, they actually beat the first seed in the quarterfinals before this round, so good forehand from me there, I'm proud of that one. So yeah, in the previous round they upset the first seed. They also had a tough 3-setter and were able to win that, advance to the semifinals. So I think Mike and Landon only played one doubles match before us, and then we already played two because we weren't seeded. I don't know how many seeds there were in this tournament. I think there were only like maybe 2, maybe 4. I don't remember, but yeah. Smart shot from Landon, hitting down the middle, causes communication mistakes from me and Shea. I don't know why I keep going down the line, going to the net player. It's not a smart shot. Alright, so Shea hits it nice and deep, forces the error. Again, why are you hitting the net player? There you go. Yeah, so I saw Landon move. And then he was going to poach, so I was going to go down the line, but it doesn't work if it doesn't go in, right? Ooh, just wide, just wide. So, easy winner for me to just put away. Alright, so I know Shea's been we've been struggling on Shea's serve this match so far, but first time we're holding it at love, I believe. Tough backhand. So this tournament was back in December. I know it's already, by the time recording, this is March. So I don't remember everything about this match, about this tournament, but it seems like we're struggling with Landon serve as he's kind of kicking it a little higher. Definitely more of a spin person rather than a pace person, which is disguising because even though he might not be hitting the booming serve, the spin makes it tricky to like receive it. Could spin and change directions at the last minute. Hence why we've been kind of shanking and missing a lot of these returns. Kind of similar to my game. I don't hit with a lot of pace. I just hit with a lot of spin. Just kick or slice serves. Definitely relate to that. Nice high and deep. Nice shot. Pushes in that. Ooh, tough ball. There you go. Good rally. Don't do anything stupid. Just get the rallies in. Down the middle, low, force the air. So yeah, definitely when you're playing against, especially in doubles, if you're coming against a net player, hit low to the feet. I mean, it's textbook, but I'm sure a lot of people forget about that. Oh, God, his forehands are so bad. I don't know if this makes sense, because like I've been talking to my tennis friends about this, but I feel like even if I have a big sweet spot, I have a 100 square inch racket, and I feel like I'm hitting in the sweet spot, it still shanks for some reason. It becomes unstable. And I have lead tape at like 3 and 9, which should open up the sweet spot. But for some reason, I still shanked throughout this whole tournament. Like not just this tournament, but like practices and practice matches after this tournament. So definitely frustrating for sure. Weak backhand. Definitely chicken on that backhand there. Yeah. Keep yourself motivated, keep yourself pumped up. Try to stay as positive as possible. Struggling to hold serve here. Yeah. I have a bad habit of slicing and letting that float, and it's just easy for net players to just pick on. If there's one thing in doubles that like singles players could really learn is to be intentional with their shots. Like in singles you could get away with like a few more shots, like floaters, but in doubles, you know, you really have to be careful with like how low you're hitting your slice, how high you're hitting your topspin shots, and etc. Definitely a little bit of an adjustment coming from singles to straight to doubles. Alright, good reaction. So we're down a break. They're serving for the set. I'm just trying to break to keep alive here. I'm choking these backhands. I'm really not happy with how I'm playing. Some these errors here. Again, some more errors. You can see that I'm not happy. So a lot of errors during that last game, and I mean this set really. So we drop it 6-3. Now we're going on to the 10-point super tiebreaker with the USTA umpire proctoring it. Oh, I jumped too early for that. Yeah. Alright, so 0. Keep your eye on the freaking ball, man. See if we can get a mini break. Good reaction. Tough ball. so we get mini broken, but keep our head up, stay positive. Forcing error. I'm pretty sure that my forehand was going out, but you know, we take those. So we're down a mini break. Let's see if we can get this back to even, which we do. Alright, so now we're up a mini break. Oh, unreal backhand from Mike. That's unreal. So buttery. Nice. Okay. So it's tied at 5-all. So a lot of up and down so far in this tiebreaker. Just out. Didn't do anything stupid. Say encouraging words to myself to keep myself motivated, positive, and pumped up. Alright, so we get mini broken again. How do we respond to this now? That was a dangerous backhand. So super floaty. So they do mini break holds. Wow, amazing shot from Shea. Nice indeed. Jams him at the foot. Put down. We get mini broken. So alright, so match points here. 7-9, we're down. Let's see if we can just keep it still. Clutch backhand volley. 9-8, still there, match point. We're still down. Roll to their feet. Make that error. Okay, so 9-all. We're still in it. Managed to tie it up, catch up. Okay. Alright, another match point. Please don't do anything stupid. Definitely tight, or on the tighter end, emotions wise, but we're still swinging freely. Aggressive. So we all know if Landon made that overhead, we would have lost. I mean, that we just got really lucky with that one. So managed to tie it at 10-all. Alright, so hanging tight. Now it's our match points. Don't know why I thought lobbing was a good idea. Didn't lob this whole match. Alright, so we forced an error. Our match point. Alright, so that was nerve-wracking playing that match tiebreaker and just rewatching it now. Saving so many match points, leading that 13-11 third set tiebreaker. So we're into the finals now. We were able to get through another tough third setter. That's like what? How many third setters is that? It's only 2, but yeah, we're just happy to get over that hump, finishing that match, just staying strong emotionally, mentally, and just really believing in each other. Like Shea's mom said this the best, but I'm definitely the more emotional one, and Shea's the lot more calmer one. So I think just us balancing each other out, I think just able to navigate through like the tough moments when we're uncomfortable during the match, definitely helped a lot for sure. So we're happy that we won this semifinal match. Now we're into the finals. The final match will be played a couple hours after we finish, just because our opponent has, I think, a couple more singles matches that he's still in the singles tournament. He's playing men's open singles, doubles, and we had to wait for him to finish his singles matches before he could come back to play the finals for the doubles. So so we're into the finals. We're playing a couple of D2 Division 2 college players, so I'm really excited. Been looking forward to playing with them, against them. And it's funny, like throughout this doubles tournament they've been playing kind of right next to our court, so we kind of saw who they were, how they play, and kind of knew they play big and they're definitely just as competitive as we are. So yeah, but in the meantime, we're just happy that we got this semifinal win, my first win as a 30-year-old man. However we feel about that. So yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching me come back from injury on this journey of just playing tennis while being a full-time worker, and still pursuing tennis tournaments as a 29, 30-year-old. Like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure you ring the bell so that you stay updated to what tournaments I'm playing, how I'm playing, and other people that you might see on the channel. So talk to you guys next time.